Well, it's a little embarrassing. We were supposed to be doing a review, but apparently the guys who were supposed to be doing this with me didn't show up. So, yeah. I don't know what the... This is, shit, hey. Y'all know what's going on, right?
Shit.
Oh, what the fuck, dude?
God damn it.
Dude, y'all know what's happening, right?
No, what's
like,
happening?
look, you're fucking late.
Late for
Oh,
what? Shit, a dick.
Yeah.
Oh,
fuck me.
Didn't we just go to the movies?
Yes.
Oh shit!
You know
what
what
the
the fuck
fucking
we
review?
Oh.
Yeah. Let's say it.
Okay.
Maybe they'll give us
Sleep in the third row. Isn't that what this is?
Yeah.
called?
Yeah.
We saw Mortdecai.
Mordecai.
Mordecai.
1, 2, 3.
Spoiler alert!
All right, we pretend like that didn't happen. So, yeah, this movie, it's not what you think it's gonna be. This motherfucker.
He fell asleep. He was so bored. He fucking fell asleep.
He was joking right now in the review, but Mortdecai honestly did put Darius to sleep.
Yeah, Darius went to sleep. Not even, and then like I was actually telling Jazz before we came in here that I can't sleep in public, and
Like you went through this whole spiel about how you can't sleep in public no matter
So,
how
like,
tired you've been.
I went to sleep and then I kept popping back up, so it was like I was going in and out of sleep. So it was like I was having subliminal shots of like the first half of the movie.
I mean, there
Like,
was
what the
one
fuck?
time in this movie though where you were asleep for like a good 5 to 10 minutes.
Oh, I believe it. Because I went to sleep and he was in one scene and I woke up and I was like, the fuck?
This movie gave me like a terrible migraine too.
All right, I'm gonna try to give a quick synopsis real quick if I can help. Y'all can help me out. I mean,
Okay.
if you can fucking remember the guy.
I was asleep. So.
I actually know it pretty well, to be honest.
It's something like Johnny Depp and Gwyneth Paltrow are very well-to-do people, but then they end up like losing a lot of their money. So they and their marriage is also rocky a little bit, and they devise a plan to somehow go and get this priceless painting.
That was stolen by some thief that looks like fucking Borat.
Yeah, looking like Borat's cousin.
So basically, this
And
movie
they,
is about Borat stealing the painting and Johnny Depp trying to rescue.
Yeah, but it's like if they get the painting, then somehow through getting the painting they will get money because they will find a way to sell the painting or auction it off or some fucking shit.
And then
This movie was boring as
boring.
fuck.
and it's a comedy, but it's so boring you don't know what they're trying to make funny.
There was honestly one
Yeah.
joke. It was one joke I told Jeremy where it was like they make a joke and then 10 seconds later I was like, oh, that's what the fuck was supposed to be funny.
Yeah.
10 seconds later I caught what was supposed to be funny.
This is the first movie I've ever seen in theaters that put me to sleep.
Oh, by the way, we forgot our camera for this.
Oh yeah, so
fucking review.
we went back to old school, so we're recording on Darius' cell phone.
But you know what?
This
You
movie
know
doesn't
what? I don't
deserve it.
care.
It doesn't
I mean,
deserve it.
I care to give you all quality, but the movie didn't
To be
care.
completely
So
honest,
fuck the
this
movie.
is it's good quality.
Oh, yeah.
It ain't that bad, but still though, you know what? Just fuck this movie. This movie made me not care. Y'all remember like what? Like an hour in, I just went on like I just stopped giving a fuck.
Yeah.
I said some random spiel about how I didn't give a fuck because this movie made me not give a fuck. I know I'm not making any sense right now, but the movie didn't make none either. So fuck it. Shit. Y'all want to say something? Fucking Pollard. Fucking.
I got something to say.
I'm sick of seeing shit.
So
Can y'all
tired of
request
it.
some good movies?
We got what? We got the review for Pootie Tang coming out because my brother knew it was shit and requested it.
Yeah.
We have to watch City of God, which apparently is in Spanish.
The whole movie's in
The
Spanish.
whole movie's in Spanish.
Shouldn't be bad, but still.
Then we
we
are.
got My Neighbor Totoro, which Zach requested. on my timeline.
Seriously? We're watching Totoro?
What the fuck was that shit?
I love Totoro.
Holy shit.
What the fuck was that?
Also 50 Shades of Grey, y'all.
Oh, we saw a trailer for it and it looks so
sexy.
stupid.
Mm.
And keep out for the pre-review video, which I guess we can tell them.
We can tell them
The pre-review video is going to be us reading selections from 50 Shades of Grey.
That's gonna be so fucking funny.
Can't wait.
We're not even reviewing the movie right now. We're talking about other shit.
Yeah.
All right,
well, that's
back-
how stupid this movie was. We don't give a fuck.
Let's talk about the previews. So
Project Almanac looks
Project
good.
Almanac looks like it's going to be such a
The
good
previews for Mordecai made it look like it was gonna be good.
The
Shit.
previews did make
The
it look like
previews
it.
did make it look
They
like
picked
it.
parts of the movie, and like I could go and watch the preview and like chuckle a little bit. Like I literally.
I will say this though, the best part of the movie was Gwyneth Paltrow. Somehow they made Gwyneth Paltrow look fucking sexy.
Very true.
And that's
Gwyneth
hard to
Paltrow
do.
looked
When I was
sexy.
woke, Gwyneth Paltrow definitely was pretty attractive.
That's hard
Everything that she had on in this movie.
I
was,
still feel like
sexy.
I think it might have been the accent.
You got such a really good character actor as Johnny Depp leading the movie, playing a really defined character, and it's still boring.
You know what's really crazy is that with the parts of the movie that I did actually watch, it didn't really seem like he was saying much of anything. He was just kind of like Jock.
Jock, right? Jock.
Jockey.
Jock was getting some ass too.
Will we be okay in the
Jock
end?
was- There was one point in the movie where he's like where Mortdecai is in Los Angeles and Jock is in the room next to him and he is pounding the fuck out
He
of
was
some
hit.
shit.
Yeah.
And I go, damn, I wish that was me.
This is the movie that you turn on when you're just home alone and you're in like fucking 3 rooms over, and then you just want something to drown out the silence. So you turn the movie on just to make it seem like there are people there.
This movie was dead air. There's one point in the movie where toward the end, where he's having a sword fight with Borat, and he slices off half of his mustache.
That was your reaction to that was fucking hilarious.
And because you see the little piece of mustache fly off, and I'm like, oh
He's like
God.
half no mustache,
I'm
half
like,
full mustache.
oh my fucking God. He turns around all dramatic and shit. He's got half a mustache. And all I can say was, fuck this movie.
That was the best part of the movie was you saying fuck this movie to that part.
Fuck this fucking movie.
This movie was still. Ewan McGregor, who's a really good actor, fucking like did a good job in August Osage County. He wasn't bad in the Star Wars prequels. He did a whole bunch of other shit. Ewan McGregor's character, not even him, but his character, every time he showed up, I was like, the movie's about to get boring. The movie's about to get boring because Ewan McGregor's on the screen. His character was boring as shit.
The movie's gonna get boringer.
Excuse me, How dare I? God.
Fuck.
Y'all, we haven't even reviewed this movie. It's just. Can we just talk about the actors now?
Before we talk about the actors, did you believe the chemistry between Johnny Depp and Gwyneth Paltrow at all?
Fuck no.
I kind of did.
I did a little.
I did not at
I
all.
did. Go ahead with the actors.
Johnny Depp.
Fuck
Mortdecai.
it. Fuck it.
He was annoying. This is the only time I've ever
He was pretty fucking
hated Johnny. I hate Johnny Depp in this
Depp
movie.
is such a fantastic actor.
Before we fully get into it, let me cut you off real quick. But I was gonna say before we fully get into it, as bad as Annie was, as bad as Hootie Tang was,
Which you'll see.
this movie I will rate higher, but I actually, because it was so boring, this movie out of those other two was the one I thought about walking out of. Just because nothing fucking happened.
I kind of wanted to walk out of this one too. I'm not even gonna lie.
My bad
so
for
did
cutting
I.
you off. But
I did.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I wanted to say that.
So I love Johnny Depp. He is a fantastic actor.
Fucking Jack Sparrow.
How the fuck did he sign his name to do this movie? How did he read the script and was like, okay?
This is the only time I've ever hated Johnny Depp in a movie.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I
He
hated
was
him in
annoying
this
as
movie.
fuck. It was like
Hated him.
he didn't say anything. He was kind of a bitch through the whole movie. And then
His
to top it
mustache
all
was
off,
important as fuck.
his
man.
mustache was literally the plot.
It was. All right, Gwyneth Paltrow.
She was good looking. Her accent was bullshit.
The only good part about the movie, really, the only good part about Gwyneth Paltrow was that Gwyneth Paltrow looked good in a lot of the scenes. Other than that, I could give a fuck about Gwyneth Paltrow.
Her accent pissed me off too, man.
Her accent was actually not that bad.
I didn't like it.
I honestly think they dubbed somebody else's voice over
I don't
it,
think so.
I
whatever.
didn't like it.
I know
at all.
Gwyneth Paltrow and Johnny Depp on screen. No, Gwyneth Paltrow and Ewan McGregor on screen together was some of the most boring scenes in this
Oh my
goddamn movie.
God.
Fuck yeah.
Like,
Oh my god.
It was like they were trying to achieve this dry humor throughout the whole entire movie, and it's like you can't do that in the whole movie. You can't have the whole movie be dry. You got to wet it. Shit.
There was a scene in the movie where it showed that Ewan McGregor was gonna tell Gwyneth Paltrow, like back in college, that he loves her, and then he walks in on them fucking Johnny Depp and Gwyneth Paltrow.
that should have been so much funnier than what it was.
It should have been. It should have been
Everything
hilarious.
should have been so much funnier than what it was, but it wasn't.
Yeah. And what I said right after the scene is, I kind of felt bad for him. 2 seconds later, I was like, oh, never mind, it's gone.
Next.
It was
Um,
stupid.
Paul Bettany,
Who the
who
fuck?
I've never heard of, but no, Jock.
Oh, that's Paul. That was Paul Bettany.
Yeah, you
Holy
know who
shit.
that is?
That's Jarvis.
Is that Crank?
That's Jarvis from Iron Man.
Oh.
Jarvis, the computer and
Oh, the
Tony
guy
Stark,
who
does the voice
of
for
Jarvis?
him. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
A dude looked like fucking. The whole time in my head, I was like, this dude is fucking Terminator Statham right now.
He
He
could.
looked like a cross between the Terminator
He was
and Jason
pretty.
Statham.
I kind of liked Jock, to be honest. He was my favorite character.
His character was probably the best out of the movie.
He was
I
the
give
only
you
one
that.
that actually did anything of any interest.
Yeah. He was.
Yeah.
He actually had a few scenes.
This
where it was
movie has
a
made
little-
me sleepier than I already was, y'all. I'm about to fall asleep in the review.
This movie fucking made Jeremy's like headache fucking like so much more
Oh, I have a
pronounced.
migraine now. I swear to God, this movie.
This movie just takes like stuff that's a little bad and makes it worse.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
fucking.
my
Well,
God.
Jock's probably the best part of the movie.
Yeah, definitely.
His character was like the most interesting. You know, he's some badass dude going around fighting everybody, protecting this rich dude, and then also smashing a lot of like girls and shit. Miss Olivia Munn.
Sexy.
I mean, no, wait. Ewan McGregor first. Ewan McGregor.
Oh, not sexy.
We already talked about a little bit about Ewan McGregor and how his character
Boring as fuck.
pretty much like
Boring.
brought the boringness to the movie, even more so than the movie itself.
Boring.
It was like the second he walked in, it was like, oh wait, was there any semblance of like comedy? Let's make the movie super dry and a drama for some reason. Fucking movie. I don't know. Y'all got anything to say?
No, fucking.
Fuck you, McGregor. I love him. I love his acting, but I hated him in this movie. Fuck.
Olivia Munn.
She
Yes.
didn't do shit.
She didn't do shit. She didn't
She
do
was literally
shit.
there. She was like literally there to like sex up the movie for like 2 seconds, and then she was gone. It was like
She
the
was
fuck.
gone.
What the fuck was the point?
They
thought she
introduced
would've-
her as a bad guy, but then she just kind of disappeared.
I
Like,
thought
what
she
the
would have
fuck?
done more.
I
That's
was
that's
like,
very
what
true.
the fuck was the point of having her ride? She rode up. She had this epic entrance. She rides up on a fucking horse and shit. Like the
And
fuck.
she's like, stick with me, Sir Mr. Mordecai. I am so and so, and I will blah 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 blah.
And Johnny
Dude.
Depp grabs them titties. Man.
Yeah, I would have too. Shit.
And then Jeff Goldblum's surprising.
Yeah,
Damn.
fucking Jeff Goldblum is like fucking in the movie less time than Olivia Munn is.
Because he dies.
He,
He's fucked up.
because you were like Jeff Goldblum's only in one scene. No, he's in like a fourth of one scene.
yeah, he's not even in a whole like. He's not even in the movie enough to put in the credits.
No.
It's like Jeff Goldblum was just like, you know what? I ain't fucking doing that. I need something to kill time in between the holidays.
Just finished Jurassic World.
And he acted like he didn't even want to be in it either,
He
didn't
kind
he?
of did. He kind of did. A little bit. A
I
little bit.
mean,
I'll
yeah.
give you that. I'll give you that.
Fuck, if you were in the movie, I'd do the same damn thing.
Uh,
Can we talk about the cute ass fucking corgi at the beginning of the movie?
Oh, the corgi, yeah.
That corgi was cute as
It
shit.
was so awesome. I had a
That's-
corgi named Chauncey, and it was just,
Chauncey.
yeah, I made Chauncey.
Let's just rate this shit
Okay.
and let's just be
I
done.
would say this. I'm more mad at the director and
The directing
and,
was
and
terrible.
the person who adapted it from a from a novel to a screenplay.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, it's based on a novel called "Don't Point That Thing at Me," according to the credits. But I'm more mad at
Most
the person
random
who, yeah, I'm more mad at the person who adapted the screenplay and who directed it than the actors, because I feel like the directing was worse than the
The
acting.
directing was
Definitely.
horrible.
Yeah.
It's like, Johnny, you're putting too much comedy in this. We need you to be a little less funny.
Yeah.
Right. It's like, wait. Gwyneth, you're trying too hard.
Gwyneth,
Don't try so hard.
Honey, stop.
try so hard.
Stop.
Don't try so hard.
Please.
All right.
Olivia Munn, you got too much screen time. You gotta go.
You trying to get your name out there, but slow down now.
All 4 of your minutes are too much. We gotta cut you down to 2.
And now,
And then the fucking lighting goes out. Rate this fucking
God
movie.
damn.
Jeremy, what do you rate this movie?
I rate this movie a bowl of dicks because
not even gonna do 0 to 10.
We have a new rating system, y'all. When the movie is so bad,
The movie
it
is so
doesn't get
bad, we rate it
numbers.
whatever the fuck we feel like.
We don't rate it in numbers.
a rating would probably be like a 0, if not like a negative fucking 100. But
If you rated that means you think it was like worse than Pootie Tang though.
oh, I think it was worse than Pootie Tang
Really?
because I didn't want to walk out of Pootie Tang.
Pootie Tang at least
I
kept
kinda
you
get
like,
it. I kinda
it
get
at
I
least
mean,
kept you engaged for
Exactly.
the fuckery.
Johnny Depp was terrible, which is rare. You know, I'm sure even at his worst he can be funny, but this movie is so bad. Oh my god, it was so bad. I hated it. That's better. I hated it worse than fucking Annie too.
All right, Jesus.
And Annie,
Go ahead, Jeremy.
Annie I hated Annie, but I hated Mortdecai. Oh my god, Annie made me laugh. And it wasn't even supposed
It
to
made you laugh for a bad reason, though. But no, it's
It
saying it did make you
Andy
laugh.
slightly entertained.
Oh,
Very
God.
true. Very true.
All right, I rate this movie Z's because I was
They
knocked
gave you a lot of them
the
bitches.
fuck out watching this movie, and that's all I got to say.
Y'all are gonna hate me for this one after your rating and everything.
Don't, Jazz.
I guess we do have your rating, right, Darius?
Mm-hmm.
First of all, look how I look right now. I look like I'm about to do like some like late '90s rap video where I'm about to like rap real hardcore about I had like a hard thug life and shit.
I ain't choose the thug life. The thug life chose me.
I was going to probably rate this movie like 3. Well, no, wait. Yeah.
We lost one.
I'm fucking done. I'm just so fucking done. I'm just so done with this shit. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Oh fuck! Jeremy's like crying and both wants to punch me at the same time. I said I would rate this higher than Annie, even though I wanted to walk out of it more than Annie.
Give us the reasoning for
The
your
reason
rating.
why, though, is because the reason why I will say is because at least they tried, and
That's not enough.
and it wasn't just completely and utterly fucking stupid, which Pootie Tang was just completely and utterly fucking stupid. And Annie was just fucking just like horrible, just like how dare you. This was just boring. I just didn't care. And I didn't care, but as far as rating it, I wouldn't recommend anybody go see it over those other 2 movies, but I would still rating wise put it up there. This is the like least making sense rating I will probably ever do for this
doesn't make any fucking sense.
for this show or whatever. But yeah.
Any movie that can put me to sleep does not give a rating. It doesn't get a rating. If this movie is boring enough to put me to sleep, I've never gone to sleep in a movie. The only time I ever go to sleep on a movie is when I do it on purpose. Like, this movie put me to sleep. It literally put me to sleep. Like, if I was a baby and I was crying and I had like colic or some shit, you could turn on Mortdecai. I would be soothed and I would sleep. You know what's really funny about all of this?
What?
You are used to the one that's like, I'm so hard on movies, but you have been the nicest and most generous in
Oh
all
my
of
God.
I
them.
have,
You
haven't
have
I? I
Holy
really have.
shit, you have. Yeah.
Jesus, I just thought of that. Speaking of Jesus,
I lost my shit in Annie, and you were just like, give it a 2. You
we
have
rate
one?
this movie 1 Z's bowl of dicks.
Jeremy exits.
That doesn't even have shit to do with the movie, but I love it.
Because this movie doesn't deserve it.
We rate
Alright.
this movie 1 Z's bowl of dicks. Jeremy exits.
Jeremy exits.
Out of 10.
Out of 10.
We have
Fuck
like
this
the
movie.
least making sense rating skill.
Our rating scale goes now from bowls of dicks to 10.
All right.
I'm done.
I hate this movie. Just
All right,
fuck this movie. I'm not giving you guys the finger. I'm giving this movie the finger. Fuck this
The movie's so bad that our review just look at our review right now. We look crazy as shit in this camera.
Dude,
We look crazy as shit. He's close as fuck. Half his face. I got the fucking shit shining through on me like I'm about to fucking like.
I look like I'm about to do like a big villain reveal. Like I'm about to lean forward. It's like, oh shit, it's him.
I look like I'm about to like fucking assume my like rightful like heir to like being like Superman or some shit.
You look like you're about to ascend to heaven. Like Jesus.
right. Like the fuck. Look at this shit,
this
dude.
movie stressed me the fuck out.
This movie turned my slight headache into a fucking migraine. I swear to
Alright.
God, I was getting nauseous.
Okay,
in the
let's-
movie.
let's-
All right. Well,
Fuck
that being
this
said, this is a wild ass review, but please stay tuned. A lot of our reviews aren't this fucking crazy. We actually do have good dialogue,
Sometimes we actually talk about the movie.
and our opinions actually do matter and like make sense. People, Stay
We
tuned
hope
to
that you all enjoyed Y Theater. We will put a link down below so that you can see that.
Yeah,
'cause it's really good.
As always, every month we have a big project / skit at the end. So stay tuned for the big one at the end of this month. It's going to be something pertaining to Valentine's Day-ish.
Love and skinning cats.
And as always, I don't care. I don't care. The movie made me not care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
Done.
I don't care. Fuck this piece of shit.